Let's take a look at a flying character, making your player into a flyer. There's two basic modes of flying that you will use in your orbs. There's other variants, but these are the two that are by far the most common, so let's address these first. One mode we call Blimp, and the other is Dogfight. In this orb, let me show you the map. There's two domains, Domain 0 and Domain 1. In Domain 0, we would use Dogfight, not because it's Domain 0, but because of how the tags are set up. I'll show you that in a moment. Domain 1 is set up to be Blimp mode. So let me first show you what that looks like, and then we'll show you how it's accomplished. Now in Dogfight, where I look with the mouse is where I fly. If I look down, I fly down. If I look up, I fly up. If I look down, I fly down. Now in Blimp mode, see, I'm looking up, but I'm not flying up. I'm looking down, but I'm not flying down. To go up, I use the Tab key. To go down, I use the caps lock. That is Blimp mode. Now, Dogfight, you go where you look. Okay? Those are the two basic modes. They both have their functions. They have very different effects for the player. And I'll show you now how we've accomplished them in this particular orb. First of all, to be a flyer, you make your player a flyer. Simple enough. There's a button right here that you click and the player becomes a flyer. But then, if you want to select Dogfight mode, use an offset move with an auxiliary number 1 of 10. That's 10. To make this offset move happen, you give it a tag of 9999. Whenever an orb is loaded, there's an automatic tag of 9999 that's issued. To go into Blimp mode, we use another offset move. Oops, wrong one. Right here. To go into Blimp mode, we turn off Dogfight, because Blimp mode is the default. So we just turn off Dogfight. In order to get this tag 100 to operate, and the tag 101, which sets us back to Dogfight mode, we use an RTAG SW, which is a region tag switch, and in the auxiliary, number 1 is the tag issued when you enter the domain, and number 2 is the tag issued when you exit the domain. So it's 100 on enter, 101 on exit. Those aren't hard-coded, we just typed them in. We could make them something different. Here is 101. This tag is issued when we exit the domain, and this tag here, 100, is issued when we enter. So when we enter, this O set move here is activated with the number 1 of 20. That turns off Dogfight. And then when we exit, we turn it back on by issuing the O set move with a number 1 of 10. So let's see what that looks like again. Okay, when I hit Alt E after the load, I'm going to reload the orb. The 9999 tag was just issued, and now I'm in Dogfight mode. Okay, there's the floor. As soon as we cross that boundary, the tag 100 is issued, which activates the offset move that turns off Dogfight. But when we exit this region, Tag 101 is issued, activating the OSET move that turns it back on. So this gives us a peek at the two different flying modes, and it gives us a little bit of an introduction to our tag switch and the OSET move effect. Have fun.